I'm going to share some images about the boat and the places that we will be going to. And know that, as Sean was saying, every place that we will be visiting ignites a very specific part, and all related to this superhuman love emanation.
I'll go into so we got this really nice boat. Holds quite a large amount of people, and I've is it the one with the hot tub?
Yes.
Is that the one? Yeah, it's got a bar, it's got a crew, and really nice seating, beautiful look at the Nile as we go down it. Nice, the rooms, the beds, and yeah, all these amenities, food, and it's just, and it gives us the opportunity to heal the Nile while healing ourselves. We'll be helping ourselves and evolving to the point where it's just all the time our love and joy and happiness and bliss is on. It's negative density, that's attachment and letting go of it. And I find wherever you do this big work, it heals every place, everywhere around you. So we're going to be clearing the Nile, which essentially the representation of the blood system, the chakra system, the Milky Way for the galaxy, micro, macro, the soul. So it would affect, and it's also one of the cores of the pyramid grid for the planet. So there's a lot of, it would cascade affect the rest of the grids, especially the different pyramids grids around the planet. And then if we do it just right, like where we amplify the level of love to where we bring all the dark side over to side by like turning on their love and light. Well, that's like secondary concerns because we're getting everyone that's coming to that level. But if they're involved, then they get brought over to the love side, and then it's going to be huge.
Well, here we have the pictures of the Dahabeya. The name is the Dahabeya. As Sean was saying, the Nile, for those who haven't had the opportunity yet to be in Egypt, as I was sharing with you, I have lived there for almost 3 years, 2 years mainly in a row. And I've had the opportunity to be in many rivers and to connect with the water in many places. Of course, the water as one of the primordial forces that reflects our molecular structure and how the universe, or at least in this reality, performs, and that connects us to plasma. Then the vibration of the Nile, even the shape, the pattern of the Nile itself, it's a lotus flower. And before, it would have 12 branches. So when we tune into Egypt, everything is a code. Well, not only to Egypt, around the world, this is how I see reality, through codes. So one of the biggest codes of the Nile is the lotus frequency. The lotus was not only just a flower, it would be used for many sacred purposes. It was smoked, it was drunk as a tea, and the vibration of the Nile has that presence of the lotus flower. So imagine us navigating, tuning into the frequency of the Nile, embracing that frequency that is pure love. I don't know how connected you are with the so-called goddesses and gods, Egyptian gods and goddesses. The original name for them is Neteru. Neteru for plural and Neter for singular. So one of the Neter that is very present in the Nile, through the Nile, is Isis. And Isis evokes a lot of opening of the heart. And when you connect with the code each nature represents, then you're just breathing in that information, because this is very important for us, that we are not learning it. Well, we are learning somehow, yet we are mostly remembering what we already are. We are just bringing in that remembrance alive. So that information is already within us. We're just igniting it. And you can see that it's a very luxurious boat, the Habeya. The Habeya is the name for a private boat, so it's not a cruise. We will be having this boat only for us, so we will even have a more private place just for the group to focus in all the topics and the missions that each one of us has as a unicity, and that we will be having as a unity. So, because you know how holding a space, a very private space, can even allow the energy to open up more and amplify the power of what we will be doing. For the people that has like a specific needs with the food, we will have a private chef cooking for us. There is option for vegetarians, for non-vegetarians. So any kind of request that you might have, please address to me or to Sean, so that we can cover all those needs with the tour manager. And the boat has space for every specific task, whether if it's for eating, whether if it's for meditation, whether if it's for hopping into the jacuzzi. You can see here the jacuzzi, and everything is new. It's a brand new boat, so that's also very good. And do you want to mention anything else about the boat, Sean, or about anything else?
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, about alligators as much up in the northern parts. It's more of the southern parts, and I just want to go swimming with alligators, then let me know and we can go do that. But with the dolphins for sure. And then there'll be like dance kind of little events on both on the boat and on a little island, and little dinners, and we'll be all talking and doing healings and all this kind of other stuff. So you'll be fully supported, and I feel really good. We've done this before, so